We are touring a cute little bungalow in Roseville, California, 95678. And when I say cute and little, it's cute and little, but the lot is huge. So stay tuned for the outside tour in just a few minutes, but let me show you around. All right, here is your living room. Great flooring, and you got two nice big windows, and it's on a cute little street. So then kind of can pick per se which room you want as your primary, because there isn't a primary suite, but there is a primary bedroom, if you want, whichever one you want to pick, because there's only one bathroom. But there's that one, and then you got this really great updated kitchen, nice and light and bright, and nice flooring, stainless steel appliances. There we go again. Gas stove. Doing the window, or doing the dishes and your view out the window. At least you're looking out in the backyard, which is nice. Countertops are nice. I like the little built-in over here. You know me, that's a good coffee spot. And then you have the bathroom, updated cabinetry, pretty green color. And then you've got your little tub and shower. So this is good for the sake of eat-in kitchen. I think if I had it, I mean, you could put two chairs there, so it's a dining table, and then you have extra storage. I think for me personally, I would do a dining room table, which you could get a cute little 4-seater and have it fit. But for prepping and having more storage, it's nice. And then you have this bedroom. It's at the front of the house. And then little closet back here. And then in here you have this bedroom with the closet and 2 windows. So carpet's new, shows really well. All the rooms have fans with light kits, and it's a cute little layout. It really is. So for like first time home buyer, a little couple, a couple with a baby, there's all kinds of options for how you want to set it all up. So then we're gonna go out the laundry room, which I haven't showed you yet, but you have a laundry room / mudroom, which is nice because it's right from the backyard. So if you're doing something in the backyard and need to come in and change, and then you have the ability to go straight into the bathroom. But nice stackable washer and dryer. It's cool that the appliances are included too, because you know, some houses you still got to buy that too, so that's always nice. So here we got stucco, which is great, and a little center block bench, homemade bench. Low maintenance back here, which is great. Newer heating and air unit. Fantastic. And then you have this huge lot. So it has alley access over here. And the thing is a lot of these lots in Old Roseville or near Old Roseville, they have the potential for ADUs because of how the lots are. So I think I mentioned before in another video, but Placer County has pre-approved ADUs that are planned out. So you can go to the county, make sure your lot is a lot that you can put an ADU on, but then you can just pick a pre-designed ADU that's approved for the county, so it saves you money for pulling permits of your own design. So it's definitely a nice perk in Placer County that they have those already. So you have this gate and access, and I think that's like a mobile home camper type fixing facility, repair facility. But do you see how big this lot is? And then it's got this other little structure, which we're gonna go check out. And then it's got a carport and a long driveway. Paint job looks newer. And got some established trees. The street that it's on is nice. So you are, oh goodness, I think you're only a half a mile from the freeway, Highway 65 and Highway 80. Trader Joe's is right down the street. The Fountains is right up the street. I know I've spoken about the Fountains before, but you've got all the shopping and restaurants and things, Whole Foods, Pete's Coffee, all kinds of stuff that way. And so then let's see if we can get into here, because I didn't double check to make sure that the keys worked before I tried it. No, it doesn't. Hold on one sec. Okay, well, we're gonna look through the window. I don't know why the keys don't work. Oh, we're not gonna look through the window either. Okay, well, it has electrical to it. I was all excited to show you, so sorry about that. It has electrical to it, and it's got 2 windows. I'm not sure if it has plumbing, but you got a little carport here, and then the long driveway. So I told you I would point stuff out as an agent, because that's my job, the good, the bad, and the ugly, right? So obviously, like, this trim is older and rotting. It's an easy fix, but these are the types of things that you want to get taken care of, so then that way you don't have further damage that costs way more money as time goes on. Some of the eaves are looking a little tired. This one up here, same thing, kind of buckling out. It just needs to be replaced, but that's a super easy fix also. But when I shop with clients and we look at homes, the whole goal is to make sure we know what we're getting into. And so I try very hard to pay attention to the whole house, not just all the pretty stuff, because there's so many clients that'll go, oh, I love it, it's great. And then we get inspections and they're like, oh, I didn't even see that, or oh, I didn't even notice that. So I will look around and I'll say, oh, eaves have dry rot, or the windows have a seal break, or the roof looks older, or the HVAC looks super ancient. And those are big ticketed items. And so we don't want to end up getting in a house and worrying about big ticketed items right out the gate. Unless, of course, you are okay with that for the sake of the price and getting you in a home, and there's things you can do over time, right? Super cute little house though. So I'm gonna take you out front and show you from the front what it looks like, and then the neighborhood and the street and whatnot. Low maintenance, cute little front yard. I think this is cute how they did this and built it up a little on the side. You got these trees blowing in the wind. Nice and quiet street. And so you have a pretty quiet street. It's not crazy busy. And once again, you have sidewalks so you can take your kids for a walk, your grandbabies, your dog. The cool thing is that lot is empty, so you don't even have a neighbor on your left side. And then it's got a fence all the way for the sake of the right side. But it is very cute, and such cute curb appeal, minus the trash cans in the video. And then I think you probably, I'm gonna have to look in the comments again for the back room back there in the carport, because if you can use it as an office, you can use it as additional living space, whatever it may be, but you have options. Roof looks like it's not too terribly old. Like I said, some of the trim, it looks a little bit more aged and needs a little work, but that's super minimal. And stucco is great because it holds up better than wood, obviously. So the thing that I love about this house is it's manageable. One of the last tours I took, it was a really large home, and I love large homes because I have so many people living with me. But if you're a smaller family or a young couple or having your first baby, or if you're alone and you want to just start, this is a great spot. And the lot is great. You could do all kinds of things. You could put a pool back here. You could put separate yard and entrance. So if you turn this into an ADU, you could block off half the yard and make their yard back there and your yard here. So then they have space and they could come through that gate over there and park, so they're not even in your driveway. There is definitely potential. And a lot of the lots in Old Roseville offer layouts like this. And so it's definitely a perk for ownership and resale, because there's so many options that you can do. And then it's still low maintenance around the house, which is great. And then the lower edge is also concrete. So once again, upkeep and deterioration is minimal as the years go. And so let's see what else. You're in Roseville City School District. Like I said, all of Roseville School District has great schools. So if you're looking for elementary school, if you're looking for junior high and high school, there's so many bonuses for academics and for sports. So if you are a family that has kids and you're looking for that, this is a great spot. And then seems like there's a lot of like traveling nurses. Both the hospitals are right down the street, so you have Kaiser and Sutter. So if you are looking to relocate and work at a hospital, this would be a great little spot, and it's super good commute. You have really good sushi nearby. You have movie theaters nearby, all kinds of restaurants nearby, steakhouses, the mall. Really good little location, really cute little house, and really good little updates and upgrades. I like all the light and brightness. So if I turn the lights off, it's still got good light because of the white coloring, right? So no lights are on and it's still bright in the house, which is great. I think that this is a really great little place. All the finishes are good. They're not like done cheaply. I know I did one house. I was showing a gentleman a house. It's been a handful of years ago, but I showed him a house and they had upgraded, okay, get this. They upgraded the kitchen, and where the cabinets ended, it wasn't finished off. And it was a, like a remodel where they had included the garage into the living space, but there was a slope. So when you walked, you were like walking like this and you're like, okay. But then they didn't finish everything off. So you know how where you have carpet like this and you have a finished off edge and then they have the threshold here? Didn't have any finish and the carpet was already peeling back, which easy fixes, no big deal. But he goes, I think I really like the house and I want to write an offer. And I said, I don't want to help you buy this house because they didn't grade it properly. They upgraded and flipped it, but then didn't do the finishing touches. And I'm afraid that once you get into it, things are going to start falling apart and it's going to cost you so much money to repair. And he's like, oh. And he goes, well, I didn't even look at that. And thank you so much. And so we didn't write an offer. But that's the whole other thing. As an agent, you're looking out for your client's best interest. And even though he wanted it, I was like, I'm not helping you get it. Because it's not good. When it's not good, Why would I help somebody do that? And so that's why when I tour these houses, I look at all the things. That's why when I show homes to people and they're house hunting, we got to look at everything, because I really want to make sure what we're looking at, what we're potentially writing an offer on, and what you're buying is beneficial for you. Obviously, we get the other inspections done, but sometimes you can tell right out the gate, this is great or this is terrible. So with that being said, I think this house super cute. Finishes are good, quality is good, layout is good, street is good. Options of who might be the buyer is good. And I mean, it's so cute. I'm partial to bungalows too. I know I just said in one of my other videos that I'm partial to big houses. I am partial to them because I need a big house, but I think that having a cute little bungalow, one of my first places I moved into when I moved out was a really cute little bungalow, and I love the character that it comes with. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed my tour. Like and subscribe. Tell me what you think. Let me know if you have any thoughts, questions, or things that I'm not including in the tour, because I want to make sure what I do is beneficial and helpful and also slightly entertaining. So yeah, give me your feedback. And until next time, I hope you have a good day.